Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today we're diving into a seemingly ordinary piece of American currency, the 1986 1-cent coin. At first glance, it might not look like much, but trust us when we say this little penny could hold a secret that might surprise you. Stick with us as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, most importantly, its potential value. You won't want to miss the grand reveal at the end. The 1986 1-cent coin is part of the iconic Lincoln penny series, which has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The coin's design features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing strength and unity. This particular year is significant not just for its design but also for its role in the broader context of American coinage during the 1980s.in 1986. The U.S. economy was experiencing a transformation. The country was in the midst of a shift toward digital technology, and inflation was on the rise. During this time, the production of pennies continued, even as many debated their value in everyday transactions. Fast forward to today, and this little coin has become a focal point for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1986 1-cent coin. On the obverse, you'll find the well-known image of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has undergone slight variations over the years, but the essence remains the same, honoring one of the nation's most revered presidents. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American heritage and pride. This image captures the spirit of democracy and the values that Lincoln championed. Together, these elements make the 1986 penny a small yet powerful reminder of American history. So, what makes the 1986 1-cent coin so interesting to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and the condition of the coins available today. While millions of these pennies were minted, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have been well preserved are highly sought after in the numismatic community. One reason for this rarity is that many of these coins have been lost over time or have suffered damage from circulation. As a result, finding a 1986 penny in mint condition can be quite challenging, making it a treasure for collectors. In the world of coin collecting, some 1986 1-cent coins have unique features that can significantly increase their value. For example, certain minting errors, like double dies or misaligned strikes, can turn an ordinary penny into a rare collectible. These error coins often attract higher bids at auctions and are coveted by enthusiasts who appreciate the stories behind them. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare variations, and if you happen to have one, it could be worth much more than a standard issue. Now, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a 1986 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a treasure worth an astonishing $47,000, that's right, $47,000 for a single 1986 penny. Who would have thought that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold such incredible value? If you've got any old coins lying around, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunt with us. Thanks for watching. Top 2. We're diving into a seemingly ordinary coin that many might overlook, the 2016 1-cent coin. At first glance, this penny may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but you'll be amazed at the hidden potential it holds. Join us as we explore its history, design, and most importantly, its potential value. Stick around, because the grand reveal at the end is something you won't want to miss. The 2016 1-cent coin is part of the long-standing Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. Designed to honor President Abraham Lincoln, this coin carries with it a rich history that resonates with many Americans. By 2016, the U.S. economy had seen considerable changes, technology was advancing rapidly, and the way we viewed currency was evolving. Despite the rise of digital payments, pennies were still being minted and circulated. In fact, 2016 was a notable year as it marked the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny's reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial, which adds a layer of significance to this particular coin. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2016 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll see the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This timeless design reflects Lincoln's enduring legacy and leadership during a pivotal time in American history. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial. This grand structure stands as a symbol of American democracy and reflects the values that Lincoln stood for. The details on the memorial are beautifully captured, reminding us of the significance of the man who fought for unity and equality. What makes the 2016 1-cent coin particularly interesting to collectors? While millions of these pennies were produced, a smaller number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. As you may know, the condition of a coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved without scratches, tarnishing, or wear are highly sought after. Many collectors focus on finding these uncirculated specimens because they appreciate not only their beauty but also their potential value over time. In the world of coin collecting, some 2016 1-cent coins may have unique features that increase their appeal. For instance, specific coins might feature minting errors such as doubled dies or striking variations that can turn a standard penny into a coveted collectible. These errors can create one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out in any collection. Error coins are highly sought after and can fetch impressive prices at auctions, attracting collectors who are eager to add rare items to their troves. If you happen to have one of these special variants, it could be worth significantly more than a regular penny. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a 2016 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a unique minting error, you could be looking at a potential value of $7,000. That's right, $7,000 for a single 2016 penny. Who knew that such a common coin could hold such incredible value? So, if you have any old coins lying around, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 3. We're diving into a seemingly unassuming piece of American currency, the 1978 1-cent coin. You might think of it as just another penny, but trust us, this coin has a fascinating story and surprising value that you won't want to miss. So, stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and most importantly, its potential worth. The grand reveal at the end is something that might just blow your mind. The 1978 1-cent coin is a part of the legendary Lincoln penny series, which has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909. This coin was minted during a unique time in American history, a period marked by both economic growth and social change. The late 1970s were pivotal years. The U.S. was navigating through economic challenges, including inflation and an energy crisis, while also experiencing cultural shifts that would shape the nation for decades to come. This particular year saw the minting of over 4 billion pennies, making it one of the most commonly circulated coins. But what's intriguing is how many of these coins have survived in pristine condition. More on that later. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1978 1-cent coin. On the obverse, we find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, an image created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has become synonymous with American currency, representing Lincoln's enduring legacy as a leader who fought for unity and equality. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side featuring the famous Lincoln Memorial. This grand structure symbolizes American democracy and serves as a reminder of Lincoln's contributions to the nation. The attention to detail in the design makes this coin not just currency, but a piece of art that tells a story. Now, let's get to the crux of why the 1978 1-cent coin is intriguing to collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, not all of them have survived in excellent condition. Many have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated over the years. Coins that remain in uncirculated, pristine condition are highly sought after by collectors, as their rarity can significantly drive up their value. A well-preserved penny from 1978 is not just a historical artifact, it's a treasure that can command attention in the numismatic community. In the realm of coin collecting, some 1978 1-cent coins may have unique features or minting errors that increase their desirability. For example, specific coins may feature doubled dies or striking inconsistencies that make them stand out from their peers. Collectors love these error coins because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that add a unique flair to any collection. If you happen to own one of these rare error coins, you might just be sitting on a valuable treasure that could fetch a higher price than a typical penny. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1978 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a minting error, you could be looking at an impressive value of $54,000. That's right, $54,000 for a single 1978 penny. Who would have thought that such a commonplace coin could hold such astonishing value? So, if you've got old coins stashed away, take a moment to dig them out and inspect them. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. Top 4, we're shining the spotlight on a fascinating piece of American history, the United States 1-cent coin from 1961. You might think a penny is just a penny, but stick around as we uncover the intriguing story behind this coin, its design, and why it could be worth much more than its face value. The 1961 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, was minted during a pivotal time in American history. The early 1960s were marked by significant social and political change. The country was in the midst of the civil rights movement, the Cold War was heating up, and the space race was in full swing. This penny, though small, represents a slice of that vibrant era. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1961 penny was produced in large quantities, over 1 billion coins. However, within this vast production run, only a select few have survived in pristine condition. Understanding this context helps us appreciate the rarity and significance of the 1961 1-cent coin. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1961 Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this image has graced the penny since 1909, commemorating Lincoln's 100th birthday. Brenner's design captures Lincoln's strength and determination, symbolizing the values of unity and resilience that he stood for. On the reverse side, you'll see the classic depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, which was added in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The design beautifully represents not only Lincoln's legacy but also the architectural grandeur of American history. The inscription, E pluribus unum, reminds us of the unity of the states. So, what makes the 1961 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? It's all about rarity and condition. While millions were minted, very few have been preserved in uncirculated condition. Most coins from this era were used in everyday transactions, resulting in wear and tear. However, if you're lucky enough to find one that looks as if it just came from the mint, you might be in for a surprise. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-grade examples of the 1961 penny. Coins that have been well preserved, free from scratches or discoloration, can command impressive prices. A penny in gem uncirculated condition is not just a collector's dream, it can also be a valuable investment. In addition to its general rarity, there are specific features and variants of the 1961 penny that can significantly enhance its value. For instance, some coins have minting errors or unique characteristics that make them stand out. One notable variant is the 1961 D mintmark penny, which was produced in Denver. While many people are familiar with the standard design, a coin with unique flaws or characteristics can be particularly desirable among collectors. For example, coins with double dies or unusual patterns are sought after. These unique pieces not only tell a story but can also fetch much higher prices at auction. If you happen to stumble upon a variant with a minting error, you might have a rare treasure on your hands. Now, here comes the exciting part. You may be wondering just how much a 1961 1-cent coin could be worth. If you have an uncirculated version, or one of those rare variants, you could be looking at a value of an astonishing $57,000, that's right, $57,000 for a single 1961 penny. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such incredible value? So, if you've got an old jar of coins or stumble upon a 1961 penny in great condition, be sure to check it carefully. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 5, we're diving into an intriguing piece of American currency, the 2009 1-cent coin featuring pluribus unum and a nod to its 1809 roots. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but this coin has a remarkable story and an astonishing value that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned as we uncover its history, design, rarity, and, of course, its worth. You're in for a surprise at the grand reveal. The 2009 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Penny series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1909. What makes this particular penny special is its connection to the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released a series of pennies celebrating Lincoln's legacy, with unique designs that honored different stages of his life. One of these designs includes the pluribus unum inscription, reflecting the nation's motto, out of many, one. This phrase embodies the spirit of unity that Lincoln championed, making this coin a symbol of hope and resilience during a time of division in the nation's history. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 2009 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This enduring image has graced the penny for over a century and serves as a reminder of Lincoln's significant contributions to the country. The reverse side features a design that commemorates the 1809 birth of Lincoln. This side showcases a beautiful depiction of the Lincoln log cabin, representing Lincoln's humble beginnings. The inscription, pluribus unum, reinforces the idea of unity among the diverse people of the United States. Together, these elements make the 2009 penny not just a piece of currency but a celebration of American history and ideals. Now, let's talk about why the 2009 pluribus unum penny is appealing to collectors. Although millions of these coins were minted, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition can be a challenge. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, leading to wear and damage over time. Collectors are particularly interested in uncirculated specimens because their rarity can significantly increase their value. A well-preserved coin not only holds aesthetic appeal but also represents a piece of history that collectors cherish. In the world of coin collecting, certain 2009 1-cent coins may have unique features or minting errors that can dramatically increase their value. For instance, coins with double dies or unusual strikes can be particularly valuable. Error coins are highly sought after because they often represent one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out in any collection. If you happen to own one of these special variants, you could be looking at a significant increase in value. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 2009 1-cent coin with the pluribus unum design in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on an impressive value of $56,000. That's right, $56,000 for a single 2009 penny. Who would have thought that something so seemingly ordinary could hold such extraordinary worth? So, if you have old coins lying around, take a moment to check them out. You might just discover a hidden treasure. Top 6, we're diving into a seemingly ordinary piece of American currency, the 1976 1-cent coin. While it might look like just another penny, this little coin has a fascinating story and an incredible potential value that might just surprise you. Stick with us as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, of course, its worth. You won't want to miss the grand reveal at the end. The 1976 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Penny series, a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1909. This particular year is notable not just for its design but also for its connection to a significant moment in American history, the bicentennial celebration of the United States. As the nation celebrated its 200th anniversary, the U.S. Mint sought to honor this milestone by producing special coins, including commemorative designs on the quarter, half dollar, and dollar. However, the 1976 penny still holds its charm, representing a unique period in American culture and currency. During the mid-1970s, the U.S. was dealing with economic challenges like inflation and energy crises, making the minting of pennies crucial for everyday transactions. The 1976 penny stands as a symbol of resilience during a time of change. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1976 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has remained a symbol of American values and leadership for over a century. On the reverse side, you'll see the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial. This grand structure symbolizes democracy and unity, reflecting Lincoln's commitment to the nation. The intricate details of the memorial remind us of the ideals that Lincoln championed, making this penny more than just currency, it's a representation of American heritage. So, what makes the 1976 1-cent coin so appealing to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Over time, many coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, leading to a scarcity of those in mint condition. For collectors, the value of a coin often hinges on its condition. A well-preserved 1976 penny can be a treasure that draws attention in any collection. Collectors love these uncirculated specimens because they appreciate the rarity and beauty of a coin that has stood the test of time. In addition to its general rarity, some 1976 1-cent coins may have unique features or minting errors that can significantly enhance their value. For example, coins with doubled dies or other striking errors are highly sought after by collectors. These error coins are often considered one-of-a-kind and can command impressive prices at auctions. If you happen to have one of these special variants in your collection, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure. Now, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. If you possess a 1976 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a minting error, you could be looking at an astounding value of $54,000. That's right. $54,000 for a single 1976 penny. Who would have thought that such a common coin could hold such incredible worth? So, if you've got old coins lying around, take a closer look, you might just uncover a hidden gem. Top 7, we have a real treat for you as we explore a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that packs quite a punch in the collector's market, the 1982 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the penny. You might think pennies are just pocket change, but stick around, and you'll find out why this particular coin could be worth a staggering amount of money. Let's start with a little history. The 1982 penny is significant for a couple of reasons. First, it marked a transition in the production of 1-cent coins. For decades, pennies were made primarily of copper, but by 1982, the U.S. Mint introduced a new formula to reduce costs. They started producing pennies from a zinc composition with just a thin layer of copper. This change was driven by rising copper prices, which made the traditional copper penny less viable. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced two distinct types of pennies, the copper ones, which were minted until mid-year, and the new zinc ones that followed. This split in production makes the 1982 penny particularly interesting to collectors. You may not realize it, but depending on its composition and condition, this little coin could hold incredible value. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 penny. On the obverse side, we have the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. The reverse side features the famous Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's most revered presidents. However, what makes the 1982 penny stand out is the variation in its minting process. The early 1982 pennies are composed of 95% copper, while the later ones are made up of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Collectors are particularly interested in the copper pennies because of their historical significance and higher intrinsic metal value. So, what drives the value of the 1982 penny? The answer lies in its rarity, particularly the copper version. While millions of pennies were minted in 1982, only a small number of the copper variants exist today, especially in uncirculated condition. This scarcity makes them incredibly appealing to collectors who are always on the lookout for coins in pristine shape. When it comes to collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and those rated in higher grades are significantly more valuable. An uncirculated 1982 copper penny can fetch impressive sums on the market, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for coins that show no signs of wear. Let's not forget about the unique features of the 1982 penny. Aside from the copper and zinc compositions, there are also various mint marks to consider. The pennies were produced at different U.S. mint locations, and each location has its own mint mark. The P mint mark indicates the Philadelphia Mint, while the D indicates the Denver Mint. Moreover, some 1982 pennies have been found with notable minting errors, such as double strikes or unusual die breaks. These error coins are particularly coveted by collectors, as they add an element of uniqueness and history to any collection. If you stumble upon one of these errors, you might just have a rare treasure in your hands. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1982 copper penny in excellent condition, or even one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a potential goldmine. The current market value for some of these rare coins can reach as high as $46,000, that's right, $46,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something that seems so common can hold such extraordinary value. So, the next time you dig through your change jar or check your pockets, remember that you might just have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Top 8. We're diving into a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but has a fascinating background and potential worth, the 2014 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny. You might be surprised to learn just how valuable this little piece of currency can be. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be eager to check your change. Let's kick things off with a bit of history. The penny has a long and storied past, but by 2014, it was already a well-established part of American currency. In 2014, the U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln penny as part of the ongoing series celebrating the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Since its introduction in 1909, the penny has undergone various design changes, and the 2014 edition continued to feature the beloved image of Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, 2014 was also significant because it marked the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's famous Gettysburg Address, a pivotal moment in American history. This connection adds a layer of historical significance to the 2014 penny, making it more than just a coin but a piece of American heritage. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2014 penny. On the front, you'll see a striking image of Abraham Lincoln, which has remained unchanged for decades. On the reverse, instead of the Lincoln Memorial, the coin features the updated design introduced in 2010, showcasing a beautiful depiction of the Union Shield. This design symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States and unity during the Civil War. Although the overall design may not seem dramatically different, the coin's significance and production methods are what really capture the interest of collectors. You might be wondering why a 2014 penny would be valuable. The answer lies in the concept of rarity and collector demand. While millions of these pennies were minted, not all are created equal. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins are graded based on their preservation, and uncirculated coins can command much higher prices. Another factor to consider is the market trends. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in modern coins among collectors, particularly those that have historical significance or unique features. This makes the 2014 penny an intriguing candidate for those looking to invest in coins with potential value. Now, let's talk about what makes the 2014 penny stand out even more. While most of these coins look similar, some possess unique features that can significantly enhance their value. For instance, Certain coins from the 2014 minting may have slight design variations or mint errors, such as double strikes or misaligned images. These kinds of errors are highly sought after by collectors because they add a unique story to the coin's history. Additionally, coins with specific mint marks, like those from the Denver or Philadelphia mints, can fetch different values. Collectors often seek out coins from particular mints or those that were produced in limited quantities, further increasing the 2014 penny's allure. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have a 2014 penny in pristine condition, especially one with a mint error or unique features, you could potentially be looking at a value of up to $12,000, that's right, $12,000 for a single penny. It's astonishing how something that appears so commonplace can hold such extraordinary value. So, if you have any 2014 pennies lying around, be sure to check their condition and any unique features. They might just be worth a small fortune. Top 9. We're shining a spotlight on a particular penny that might look unassuming but could be worth a small fortune, the 1985 United States 1-cent coin. You won't want to miss what we have in store, so stay tuned until the end to discover just how much this penny could be worth. Let's start with some context. The 1985 penny is part of the long legacy of the Lincoln cent, which has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. By the mid-1980s, the penny had undergone several changes in its design and composition, but the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln remained front and center. In 1985, the U.S. Mint was primarily producing pennies with a copper-plated zinc composition. This was a time when the penny was still very much in circulation, and millions of these coins were produced. However, what's fascinating is that certain coins from this year have become incredibly sought after in the collector's market. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1985 penny. The obverse side features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing his enduring legacy in American history. On the reverse side, you'll find the classic depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the man who worked tirelessly to preserve the Union. However, what sets the 1985 penny apart are the unique features that may not be immediately obvious. There are subtle variations in the minting process, and some coins from 1985 have been found to have specific mint errors, which can greatly enhance their value in the eyes of collectors. So, why is the 1985 penny attracting so much attention? The rarity of certain variants, especially those in excellent condition, plays a significant role in their market value. While millions of pennies were minted in 1985, only a small fraction of those coins have survived in pristine condition. Collectors often seek out these well-preserved coins because their value can skyrocket based on their condition and rarity. In the world of coin collecting, it's not just about having the coin, it's about having the right one. The 1985 penny has become a desirable item for both novice and seasoned collectors alike, as its historical significance and potential value make it a worthy addition to any collection. Let's delve into what makes some 1985 pennies exceptionally valuable. Beyond the typical design, certain coins may exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or even incorrect lettering. These errors are often considered one-of-a-kind pieces and can fetch significantly higher prices than standard issues. Additionally, the mint mark can also affect the coin's value. Pennies minted in Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those minted in Denver carry a D. Collectors are keen on finding coins from specific mints, and the condition can make all the difference in their value. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to find a 1985 penny in immaculate condition, or even better, one with a notable minting error, you could be looking at a potential value of $41,000, that's right, $41,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something so small and seemingly insignificant can hold such extraordinary value. So, before you toss that penny into a jar or pocket change, make sure to check its condition and any unique features. You might just have a hidden treasure. Top 10 and last unique penny. We're focusing on a piece of currency that may seem ordinary but has the potential to be worth a small fortune, the 1980 United States 1-cent coin, or as we commonly know it, the penny. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's kick things off with some historical context. The 1980 penny is part of the well-loved Lincoln cent series, which has been a fixture in American currency since its debut in 1909. By 1980, the penny had already gone through several design changes, but the portrait of Abraham Lincoln remained a constant, serving as a tribute to his significant contributions to the nation. In the 1980s, the U.S. Mint was facing challenges with rising metal prices. During this time, the composition of the penny was primarily a blend of copper and zinc. Interestingly, this blend was important because it would eventually lead to changes in the penny's composition in later years. The 1980 penny stands as a representation of this transitional period in American currency. Now, let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1980 penny. On the obverse side, we see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, a powerful symbol of unity and resilience. The reverse side features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has adorned the penny since 1959. This design not only represents Lincoln's legacy but also showcases a sense of pride in American history. While the general design may not appear extraordinary at first glance, the 1980 penny has several features that can increase its desirability among collectors. For instance, there are subtle variations in minting techniques and specific details that can lead to significant differences in value. So, what makes the 1980 penny so intriguing in the collector's market? The rarity of certain versions, especially those in excellent condition, plays a crucial role in determining their worth. Although millions of pennies were minted in 1980, only a select few have survived in pristine condition, making them particularly attractive to collectors. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades commanding much higher prices. An uncirculated 1980 penny, which shows no signs of wear, is a gem that collectors are eager to find. Let's explore some unique features that can elevate the value of the 1980 penny even further. Some coins from this year exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or even missing letters. These types of errors are highly sought after because they add an element of rarity and uniqueness that collectors crave. Furthermore, the mint mark on the coin can impact its value. The 1980 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia don't have a mint mark, while those from Denver carry a D. Collectors often have preferences for specific mint marks, which can lead to variations in demand and pricing. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1980 penny in excellent condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of up to $41,000, that's right, $41,000 for a single penny. It's astonishing how something so small and seemingly insignificant can hold such extraordinary value. So, before you toss that penny into your change jar, be sure to check its condition and any unique features. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the incredible world of coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!